Oh, champ. Look here, gang. Akademiks might land himself in jail for revealing the Jane Doe in the Diddy Trial, gang. Yeah, he might go to jail, gang. By the way, yeah. Akademiks might land himself in the penitentiary for opening his mouth. You know you're not supposed to reveal Jane Doe's or dox Jane Doe's ship, yeah. Well, guess what, gang? According to what's being said, he's saying that the Jane Doe is the ex of 50 Cent by the name of Daphne Joy. Champ says this is the real Jane Doe. Goes on a tangent, all right, to say who's the Jane Doe and all this nonsense. It's crazy, gang. Do me a favor, man. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you share the video. We're going to take there's 3 parts to this madness. By the way, yeah, there's 3 parts. So somebody's going to jail, gang. Somebody's going to jail. This is crazy, man. Run up these likes, man. We ain't wasting no time. Let's get to it.
Kiss my boy pee-pee mouth. Don't kiss my boy no more. Don't kiss Sire no more. It's over. Holy. He said you got issues with the nigga I got a kid with. So how many kids you got? 1. We already know. Oh my God, chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's 50's baby mom who is Jane Doe. Wow. It's Daphne Joy. Wow.
This nigga's going to jail, gang. Yeah, this nigga going to jail. In a federal case. In a federal case, gang. A federal case. You cannot reveal the Jane Doe. All you want to talk about who the Jane Doe is by name. Oh, champ. No wonder 50 Cent been going on for all this time. But now it makes sense why 50 is going out his way to try to keep Diddy behind bars. I get it. I get it. Oh, champ. I get it.
Yo, Fifth, I know you embarrassed today. When you find out the girl that you put a baby in went to become a concubine for another nigga, is getting into freakoffs. She's the replacement of the replacement, the new draft recruit that's replacing Cassie and Gina in the freakoffs. That's embarrassing. You elevated her to a baby mom. She turned into a concubine back again. Listen, you can't stop a hoe. That's a fact. Many great men have tried, but a hoe always gonna be a hoe. Not saying this woman's a hoe, so don't sue me. Because I got lawyers and I got money. Don't worry about it, okay? Maybe not 50 money, but don't play with me. Anyway. Damn. How many children you got? 1. What did Sean say about his relationship? He said he was only my friend. He said it wasn't really a real relationship. Oh, shit, I can't see it. Hold on, here we go. Holy, chat. What did you do? We made a lot of love. Oh, we don't want to hear that. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Sidebar. Somebody call a sidebar. What? We made a lot of love. We walked on the beach. Later, we went on a first date. We dressed up. Restaurant. I was head over heels. How you still stay in contact? Text. You ever travel with him? Turks and Caicos. Let's see it. Let's see it. Daphne Joy. Diddy. Turks and Caicos. No. Hold on. By the way, I want to tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all the game is played. You see, all y'all niggas who said, yo, 50 about to go up on Cam because Cam asked that question. Let me keep it real with y'all, chat. I'm in this media shit for 15 years. I'm a goddamn veteran. Who you think told Cam to ask the fucking question? Who you think told him? Say less. If you 50 a smart motherfucker, trust. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Hold on, gang. Somebody in the chat, Ballstone Poem, says, oh, he really playing now. 50 goons will reach out. No, they not, bro. 50 goons don't give a damn. 50 goons don't care. 50 only going after Diddy because Diddy was with his ex, the woman we had a kid with. Okay? Why would 50 goons be coming back? That's the last place 50's goons is going. I want you to know. No. He's not going. He's not doing that. Nah, 50 ain't sending no goons to no academics. For what? Uncle Dud says if you paid attention to the trial, you could figure out easily who she was. Everyone knows he didn't have to reveal this at all. He didn't have to do that. But guess what? Click farming is an addiction. Clip farming is an addiction. Okay? Unfortunately, gang. All right? Yeah, 50's probably laughing at this. Why would his goons be sent to academics, champ? He doesn't like his ex. You know that, right? He doesn't like his ex. He hates his ex. Just so you know, champ. I hope you know that he hates his baby mother, champ. Right? Run up these likes, gang. Smash the button. How many likes we got? I don't know yet. But hey, we need to get these likes to 100 as soon as possible. So if y'all, please, gang, run up that like. Smash up on the like. Take 0.2 seconds, gang. Let's do it. Oh, champ.
Where's the Turks and Caicos? We got to find them in Turks. We got to find them in Turks, chat. This is them in Star Island, but we want to find them in Turks. Because somebody find them in Turks. Find Diddy and 50 baby mama in Turks. She said, I was excited. I never been to Turks. So who else went in 2021? Christina Karam, the chef, the butler, and 1 point a barber. Oh, 50 is... Diddy is cold. He wanted to fuck 50's baby mama just to let that nigga know. You punked me back in the day, but I'm punching dick. Hard dick in your bitch's stomach. Here we go. Let's see. Christina, the thing is she don't got no Instagram though. Christina Karam is like, she's like Desiree Perez, my nigga. Like, it's like mad, like, ooh, like it's like boogeyman shit.
Now. Him talking about punching meat in 50's baby mom's esophagus might get the goons to touchdown. Maybe. Okay. Maybe. If he's signing with Diddy, you say, well, Diddy did get his revenge on Fifth after Fifth put that gun on the table after he asked that nigga to go shopping. Well, he did get his get back. Well, he did punch some salami in her esophagus, champ. So it was get back. Okay. Now that might be the thing that triggers Fifth. Okay. Maybe. Man, catch this nigga at Starlets or something. Like he caught Joe Budden. Okay. Let's get these likes to 100. Please and thank you. Likes to 100 right about now. Salute. Let's get it.
Oh my God. Christina Karam. Turks. Like she don't got no Instagram or nothing like that. So we can't even find her. You know, if it was like regular women that went, they would have took pictures of that trip. Okay. How long did you stay? 9 days in Turks. That's a whole lot of fucking, chat. 6 days in the Bahamas. So we're going to play a video. Jane says, I took that video. So what we see? That's the villa. That was the vibes. What did you tell Sean? I told him, you don't got a problem that I'm a single mother, right? On social media, I'm actually a content creator. Let's go to Daphne Joy Instagram. Oh, nah. Does she call herself a content creator? I know she don't. Maybe she do. What is this? What is this bullshit right here? Oh, nah. She might think she creating content. Oh, nah. You know, even the OnlyFans model thinks they're a content creator. So, okay. Let's see. What was your work? I was advertising brands on social media. What did he give you? A love bracelet. Does anyone could find a picture of her with a love bracelet? He said he'd give me money because he'd taken me many days away. What did 50 say? LSW, little sex worker. This is how they talk to you, chat. You talk to a stripper, you see her in the club, you try to fuck her outside the club, she gonna hit you with the play because she know niggas don't like paying for pussy, or real niggas. So she gonna hit you with the, I took off work for you tonight, I'm missing out on money, but I want to fuck with you. You gonna look out for me? That's basically them saying, are you paying me? Yo, this is all like a colorful thing right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of LSWs out here. If you know, you know. The man knows about the LSWs. Now, I'm not the one that's out here paying for buns. I promise you, the man has no record of bun payments. Just so you know. So in case you think you got something on me, champ, bun payments is not in the plans. Promise, right? By the way, Uncle Dud, the smashing and ops baby mama isn't even a flex to me. It's a weird to advocate sloppy seconds behavior. Man, Diddy ain't got a problem with sloppy seconds. Sloppy seconds is actually Diddy's middle name, by the way. That nigga don't give a damn, okay? He doesn't care. Hey, this nigga's a loud gooner, all right? They said that Diddy's a loud gooner, champ, all right? They could hear him for across the hallway, all right? He's a goonsman. Why would he have a problem with sloppy seconds? This man is a proud sloppier, all right? A proud slopsman. Diddy's a proud slopsman, nigga. He don't give a damn about the sloppy seconds. You heard? Salute to Vegas in the building, or the mayor sees you, gang. But bun payments, not in my payment plan. By the way, okay, we don't pay for buns. We don't do that. I don't do that. Well, for those of you that do, congratulations, champ. That's cool. But the mayor, no bueno, gang. No bueno. We don't pay for cheeks. All right, run up these lights, gang. Oh, champ.
He said he'd give me money because I taken off work. So how much? 10 bands. 10 bands. How do you be 50 Cent's baby mama and get piped out for 10 bands? Holy shit. You get piped out for 15 days. Let's go back up, chat. 9 days in Turks, 6 days in Bahamas, and 10 bands. Let's ration it out. If it was 10 days, it would be $1,000 a day. 15, how much is that, chat? Like $750? So every day of fucking was $750. That's called a bargain. That's bargain pussy. That's bargain pussy. I like that shit. Now, I wouldn't pay for nothing in my life, I promise you. But if a nigga is into pain and you could get another nigga's baby mom you don't like to fuck you for $750 a day for half a month? Holy. She gets this.
Man, how much is $750 an hour, gang? How we divide that in hours, gang? Was an hour. She's working a double shift every day, by the way. Yeah. She's doing a double, gang. No days off, by the way. All right. Remember, Diddy put Cassie through the Freak Olympics. Had her working hard, training her for freakmanship. Remember that, right? What was the freak off workout plan? Anybody? Anyone know? No? Oh, well, Hip Hop Global says this, champ. 50 looked like a straight goofy trying to expose Diddy, and Diddy was cracking and treating his baby mama like doo-doo. He make a New York look bad. Well, you might have a point, champ, but I don't think that's the reason. But I do agree with what you're saying, champ. I do agree with what you're saying, though. Just want you to know, champ, I agree to some degree. All right. But 50-50 makes New York look bad for other reasons outside of this. I mean, damn. Listen, we already know Diddy's a slopsman, gang. A certified slopsman. This guy's different. All right, he puts baby mud on his nipples. He's a crazy nigga. All right, any nigga who rubs baby mud on their nips is insane. You are a freaksman of the highest order. An elitist freaksman, gang. Word. All champ. Yeah, this is wild. But you might be going to jail. You might be forced into freaksmanship if you go to jail. All right, now you're not supposed to reveal no Jane Does in some type of federal case. I don't know what the hell Act thinks he's doing, but you're not supposed to do that. There's a reason why other vloggers have not went out their way to say who the hell the Jane Doe was, but this nigga went out his way to do so. Now, he might have enough money to get out the situation, but that does not mean that the feds won't come for this nigga either. Just saying. Smash up on likes. Let's get these likes to over 100, please, and thank you. Salute to the chat. Let's continue, gang.
7. She gets the 10K. She gets the 10K. She gets the 10K. How the hell you have Yo, I thought 50 said, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. And you fucking for $750 a day. I see why he call you a LSW. How the hell? These bitches will make you look embarrassed. That was my favorite song. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Hold on, let me play that song real quick. I ain't trying to get kicked off YouTube.
Nah, we ain't paying that. This nigga said $31.25 an hour. Basically, you're saying that Daphne Joy was making at least construction pay, a construction worker's salary. All right, he said construction worker's salary dividends over the time span of 2 weeks. Okay, we got the homie Mystery Monk with $5 in town taxes. who says academics acting like he's cold when we all know he puts more money in young single mothers' pockets than EBT. Oh, champ. Oh, champ. What are you trying to say, champ? You said, oh, champ. What are you trying to say, gang? Oh, champ. He said that he is putting more money in single moms' pockets than EBT. Is crazy, y'all, champ. Yeah. Insane. You might have a point there, gang. You may have a point. Run up these likes, gang. Oh, champ.
This was 50's song.
We gotta skip. Nah, we skipping that. He's wilding.
Jane Doe gets on the stand and immediately says and admits that she got paid $10,000 to stay with Diddy for 15 days, and we don't gotta assume what was going on. She was throwing neck north, east, south, and she was throwing ass. No, she was throwing neck north, east, west, and she was throwing ass south. Holy. Oh, this is the big one, chat. What drugs you used before? Ecstasy. Twice in 14 and 15. You used it in Turks? And who suggested it? Sean. Like 10 times. In the pool. He gave me a pill. He thought I was meek. He said it would be more fun. I was walking down the beach with him and I fell. I think I was screaming too. He put me in the shower. Well, KK did. Oh, shit. Oh, KK's undressing these women and putting them in the shower. KK, you got to come to the stand. KK, you Ghislaine Maxwell, you got to come to the stand at some point. Did you take another ecstasy pill? Yeah, but it was a smaller dose. Made me feel relaxed, euphoric, sexual. It enhanced touch and sense. Made me feel more loving and flirtatious. What about coming down from that E-pill, though, girl? What about that one? Well, it was like your mind was readjusting, coming down from a high. You're just tired. In the Bahamas, did you keep taking drugs? Oh, man, I was off that E. Sean kept giving it to me. How much he wire you? 10,000? This is nasty work, chat. Nasty work.
You know what's nastier though, gang? That you keep using you get exposed to Jane Doe like you was supposed to, nigga. You not supposed to expose to Jane Doe, nigga. That's nasty work, nigga. What you talking about? Nigga, that's nasty too. Nigga talking about what's nasty work. You know what else was nasty work, gang? You was wearing a corn hub shirt yesterday, nigga. That's nasty work, nigga. Why do you own a corn website shirt? What type of grown man owns a corn website shirt? That's nuts. That's not stylish, gang. That's disgusting. Gang, you gotta champ, you literally got a reserve nut towel. And once you get a corn site shirt and you own one, that's like the nut towel that's playing the bench. That's not your starting five nut towel, champ. By the way, yeah. You got a reserve nut towel, gang. That's what that means, champ. Yeah. You got a nut towel on reserve, champ. That's what that means, champ. Yeah, when you get a corn site shirt, this is exactly what that means. All right? This is exactly what the hell that means. Okay? Doug says, question, where did he get the corn hub shirt? I don't know. And I really don't want to know. Hopefully it wasn't from the actual site. Okay? Hopefully. Run up these likes, man.
We started using the L word. He told me he was seeing multiple women. I was okay with it. It only take 10 bands, chat. Holy shit. He gives her... Now, this can't be 50 Cent baby mom. Like, yo, chat, I know it put... screen turn on. What the fuck? I need light on my face. What the fuck? I'm a little lit. It can't be 50 Cent baby mom, chat. It's no way you're fucking a nigga who's up a couple of $100 million, like 50, and you choose to go get smutted out for $10,000. Like, I just can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. Like, this can't be her, bro. this can't be her, bro. But the signs point to her. Oh, my child's father don't like you. 50 don't like Diddy. I have one son. She does have one son. I met him in 2020. They met in 2020. Bruh. Yo, it really take 10 bands to really pipe these joints out the way you want. My only thing is, why is she on the stand after admitting she took the 10 bands? What she thought the 10 bands came with? It comes with pee, cum, more pee, a little bit of more cum, and then 5 other niggas is piping you out. What you think you got that 10 bands for? This told me it.
Hey, look, man. That whole payment plan right there, what's that? $31.50 an hour coming with urine samples is crazy. I will say that. Urine samples with $31.50 an hour, insane. That's construction pay, champ. That is the pay of a construction worker, by the way. Yeah, that's construction pay. So, you technically was a public urinal to some degree, all right? $31.50 an hour, insane. Listen, I'll tell you what, you ain't gonna find a job on Indeed.com that's paying that much. So, do we really shame this to the highest degree or not? Yeah or nay, gang? Are we shaming it? You ain't gonna find one job on Indeed.com with this salary, nigga. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what bachelor's degree you got. Hey, $31.50 an hour, champ. All right. $31.50 an hour. How much is that? $10K a week, something like that, or just $10K? I don't know. In 2 weeks, not. Is that a bad job, champ? A bad gig? I don't know. You be the judge of that. Listen, you can't be a public urinal. You're gonna have to come with more than that. I'm gonna just say that. Listen, you got one of these Instagram models going to goddamn Quebecistan and all that, in goddamn Dubai, getting pissed on by all types of barn mammals and whatnot to get a Birkin bag. All right, and I believe that's a good 50 racks right there. You might as well have gone to Dubai and got pissed on by a few coyotes or something. All right, I'm just saying. Yeah, you was better off going to Dubai, all right? Getting shadowed by some camels and seals and all that. You dig? Listen, there was other options. You had other options. 10 grand for that? I don't know, gang. Shorties are doing crazier things for bigger bags. I'll say that. Listen, they go to Dubai with like 5 grand, leave with 75 grand, champ. Okay? Run up these lights, gang. This is insane. Oh, champ. Wild.
This can't be a 50 Cent baby mom because it's telling me a lot. You know what? Why don't you just sue? Why don't you just sue this nigga and get child support? I'm pretty sure 50 will pay you 10 bands a month for child support. But here's the thing. Some of these bitches are natural whores. You could give them $10 million, $1 billion. They'll still fuck for a purse. You know why? For them, they're fucking for something. There's natural whores. He said, why were you okay that he was okay with seeing multiple women? Why were you okay with that? I liked him. Did you ever sense you had the option of a monogamous relationship? She said no, never. So Diddy got rid of Cassie. Cassie was thinking she thought one monkey could stop the show. Cassie thought she was the end all be all. Fuck out of here. Hell out of here, man. Cassie, what the hell you think? Especially after Kim Porter died. She thought she was the big dog. No, there's a Gina. There's a Sarah. There's a this. There's a that. There's all type of bitches. So he had to get her out of here. This chick, by the time she meets Diddy, this is 2020, 2 years after Cassie, Diddy got a well-oiled machine. No Diddy. No gay shit. The program he's running is that these chicks don't even think they about to be Cassie. They know they about to get dick by a lot of niggas, do freak-offs, get an allowance, be out. Clear.
Hold on, gang. We got to remember this, right? So, they not getting the full 10,000 though. Yeah, they ain't getting the full 10,000. You got to, because they got to get money after taxes. Shit, they got to take that tax off. We got to take off some taxes. Don't forget, taxes got to get paid, gang. Oh, champ. Don't you forget it. Oh, yeah. So, at $31.50 an hour, 10,000 is not after taxes, champ. After taxes, that's like, what, 8,700, right? Yeah, so being a public urinal wasn't worth it. You ain't even get the full 10,000. Yeah, so whoever doing payroll and all that, yeah, you're not getting that full 10,000. Taxes got to get taken off, gang, by the way. So, you're not getting the full 10 bands. Yeah, you ain't getting the full. You kind of getting finessed, all right? You kind of getting finessed a little bit. All right? Yeah, you kind of getting finessed a little bit. I'm just saying.
Comey says, until when did you continue dating Sean? Until his arrest. Holy shit. She was sucking him off until they put the cuffs on that nigga hand. Any breaks? 2. The second was in October 2023 for 4 months. When did y'all get back together? February 2024. How public were you? Not really, we were private. Did you post about your relationship with Sean on your social media? Only once. Okay, chat. Did she ever post about Diddy? We got to figure it out. Daphne Joy posts about Diddy. Chat. Huh. Remember this?
So after Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's baby's mother, was named in this lawsuit against Diddy, accusing her of being a woman of the night, she's speaking out.
Okay, we got another video. We ain't even done yet. That's part 1. Here's part 2, by the way. Yeah, we ain't even close to done. We ain't done, gang.
Ecstasy, Molly, cocaine, K or ketamine, Molly, enhanced with ecstasy. Yo, Diddy had these bitches drugged out. 50. Don't feel no, if this is your baby mom's, don't feel no type of way. If I realize my bitch got took by a nigga who's like certain shit I don't do, I don't indulge in. If he indulging in those things, he giving her ketamine, cocaine, Molly, ecstasy, GHB, that's not my type of shit. I'm an alcohol only nigga. I might be boring. I don't smoke. I ain't no really smoke. I don't smoke, period. I let a girl go smoke by herself. Or I'll stand out there with her and talk to her. But I don't smoke. So now, if she meet a nigga that give her a little cocaine, ecstasy, a little bit of Molly, 5 Percocets, the Perc 30s, give her a little bit of, ketamine, she might say, I'm out. Nigga, I'm out. You boring as shit. It's only so long we could drink them Tito's, Casamigos, the Clase Azul, and the motherfucking
Ain't no chicks drinking no Tito's, gang. Listen, if you settle for Tito's, you settle for Mad Dog 2020. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we don't trust. Hey, if y'all women out there drinking Tito's, you also drink Mad Dog. I don't even drink like that. I'll be honest with you. I very, very rarely drink. Very occasionally. I don't even like drinking. But if you're drinking the goddamn Tito's as a female, Mad Dog is also in the picture too, by the way. Okay. We got SOB the Dog King with $5 in town taxes, who says, Ag finally got a point. I guess a broken clock is right twice a day. Yeah, sometimes, champ. That is true. Salute you for paying your town taxes. Tito's, nigga. Mad Dog, King Cobra, St. Odds, and all that. For all types of nonsense. Now, listen, I ain't going to go as far as Four Loko. Four Loko is a different breed. See, Four Loko is like the second next thing to gasoline. The second best thing to gasoline got to be Four Loko. So we ain't even going there. We're going to keep it right where we at. Okay? King Cobra. natty daddies and all that. That's nonsense. I don't trust no woman drinking Tito's whatsoever. Stay away from her. If she drink Tito's, she could definitely choke slam you through a glass door. By the way, yeah. You don't want no shorty drinking Tito's, nigga. She drink Mad Dog too. Oh, champ.
What is it? Don Julio. I want to have some pressed pills. I need some fake perks. Whatever. Cool. So I know 50, he's not a drug type of nigga. So he was probably having that sober sex with her. You know, he drink a little bit now. She probably was like, nigga, where's the meth? Fuck that. Where's the meth, nigga? I get it. 50, this ain't your fault. Her ass wanted all type of shit. Look how many drugs she done named. You could never keep a bitch like this. She was either gonna fuck the drug dealer or fuck a nigga that had the drugs. Trust. You gotta let it go. I see it. Jane says, I was sexually and horny. Cocaine made me feel alert. I ain't like K. The walls were closing in. So what context he gave you drugs? He said he always gave me when we were fucking. So what'd you learn? I learned a lot of things. Let's Google this if this is her. Daphne Joy age. Daphne Joy is 38. How the fuck is she learning shit at 33 years old? What the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What you mean you was learning new shit at 33? What? When were y'all having sex? He said, when y'all were having sex, y'all were learning? He said, what did you learn? So many things. How he'd like to have porn playing. He liked me lingerie, high-end stripper shoes. I had to put baby oil over my body and his. What type of room?
That was coming out your check too. So really you got 7,000 instead of 10. All that was coming out your check. Baby oil, lingerie, the classic corn tapes. Yeah, that's coming out the check. That ain't coming out the Diddy check. It's coming out your check, by the way. Oh yeah, champ. Please believe. Infamous Eli said, Mayor, you was right about Joe and Desiree's situation. I saw Chick point out some things you were saying. Salute to Chick Smooth. I know Chick Smooth. Yeah, I wasn't lying about it. I told you, champ. I'll never lie to you niggas, man. He ain't got no reason to lie. Okay? But this right here crazy. This is wild, gang. All right? First of all, what is she sued over? So you're sued because baby oil, lingerie, some type of dope that you wanted. You wanted the dope. Let's be real. You wanted the dope, gang. You wanted that dope. Let's not act like you ain't want it. All of these shorties who be into that be wanting that stuff, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Can't tell me I done seen it for myself. Okay? Can't tell me I done seen it for myself, gang. Oh, this crazy.
Was in his bedroom. How was it lit? We'd have them red lights on. Hold on. Okay. How'd you feel? I love them. Hey, chat. Jane Doe's up on the stand forgetting she's a victim. She's saying she liked him, and she's saying she loved this. Shorty, you got to say you don't like it. You're a victim. That's why your name is Jane Doe.
That is true. How the hell you come here and say you had a good time? Shorty came to the stand and said, I had a good time. What the hell you up there for? No, seriously. If this nigga ain't victimized you and you literally went on vacations with this nigga and you like what was going on, what the hell you on the stand for? Did she forget what she was doing? Listen, they said that Diddy was looking at Diddy was looking at everybody and all that. They said that Diddy almost got kicked out the courtroom for nodding his head. It seemed like he was intimidating the jury and all that. That nigga Diddy was like, oh yeah, I'm about to get out. Because she's saying that she liked everything. Like, you making Diddy look better than he does bad, by the way. So Shorty went on there, went to the stand, talking about she had a good time. So what the hell are you there for if you had a good time, man? What the hell you go up there for? Oh, yeah. I know 50 mad as hell. 50, you put a kid in this woman, by the way. Yeah, $10,000, really $8,700 after taxes. After taxes, $8,700, by the way. Okay. Oh, champ. Crazy.
Hello? She seemed like she was down with it. May 2021, what happened? We would watch porn. We would have a lot of fantasy conversations. Do you need a break? Hell nah. Damn, they asked Jane, you need a break? She's a freak of the week. Yo, Cassie, you see why you got replaced? These are the bitches, they love the same shit you do even more. Think about it. They love it. They ask her because she's supposed to be a victim. She can't conjure up a tear. It sounds like she excited. Oh my God. Yeah, we used to have a lot of fun. They probably looking like, bitch, are you trying to, wait, hold on. You need a break to regather yourself? Nah, let's keep going. Huh? We would search things on website. He wanted me to fantasize. May 2025. Was there? Says objection. He says, oh, May 2021, I'm sorry. Were you watching the porn? Jane says, yeah, I was watching Mia. I've been awake. What? It says, no, MIA. Maybe that's MIA. I've been awake for 15 hours or maybe 24. What drugs? Ecstasy, Molly. He said I could make it happen. Yo, Diddy was smutting out these chicks. Yo.
Hold on. RMS 2110 says, so Diddy is bringing people he paid for sexual affairs and substances across borders. That's the RICO part. That is the RICO part. Yeah, if you're bringing dope across the border, you are violating federal law, champ. Can't do that. That's against the law. Okay. Unless he did get the dope in the country instead, but that's unlikely, right? Kind of unlikely that he brought any dope from the actual place that he's at. Perhaps. Who knows? Who even knows? I wasn't dead. Okay. But this is crazy. All right. This is wild. Yeah, this is wild. I'm going to say that. This is wild, though, gang. I'm going to say that. All right. Run up these likes. Let's get these likes to at least 200 too. Yeah, we don't stop this here. If you just joined in, do the mayor a favor. Run up them likes, gang. Get the likes to 200. We close to it. We getting there. But 200 is good. All right. 200 is a good number. Let's run up them likes to 200. Salute to the chat. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're going to get back to this mayhem.
I don't know if we won't get to the victim part with this woman. She sound like she's with the bullshit. She like this shit, chat. Chat. Here's more proof that it's Daphne Joy. She made a happy birthday post to Diddy. Remember, Diddy and 50 ain't get along for 15 years. Check this out. Look at this. She wished that nigga happy birthday. Look, happy birthday to my favorite person, Diddy. I need a sidebar. We need a shot, chat.
Oh, the alcoholism is kicking in.
Diddy turned 50 Cent baby mom into a freak, chat. This is getting out of hand.
She called Diddy her favorite person. She called Diddy her favorite person. How did that look? Call and Puff your favorite person. Maybe the freakoffs ain't as bad after all. I'm not saying that. Maybe for her. I'm not speaking on it because all the other stuff I heard sounds insane. I ain't going to. Listen, apparently loud gooning is cool. Apparently there ain't nothing wrong with a little loud gooning in the corner. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, apparently. Yeah. Hearing Diddy goon at max volume can't be the worst thing in the world, according to her. That's her favorite person, gang. By the way, yeah, she said it. She said these things to the public, okay? All right? That's on Instagram. Oh, man. Yeah, the freakoffs might not be as bad as they claim, allegedly.
Getting out of hand, chat. Getting out of hand.
But wait, there's more. We're not done. Hold on. We got more, though, gang. Hold on, champs. Look at this.
The lights were already red. Comey says, do you remember which assistants? I don't remember. He said, there's someone coming. He knows the guy. I was super nervous. He says, who do you think this guy was? The fantasy guy. What did you think was going to start happening? Sexual things between me and the fantasy guy. So she knew it was that type of time she had to start fucking other guys for Diddy's amusement. So she knew. He arrives and they're talking. Was it a regular hotel or a suite? Come on now, you know it's that. It's the P, the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y. Come on, man. It's the P Diddy. It's a suite. What did you do? I said hello to everyone. I saw Don. Who's Don? One of the entertainers. Published the photo to the jury, not the gallery. They think it was Jules being shown. And the bookseller, which is the Punisher. Chat, didn't I tell y'all? I ain't tell y'all? I said Cam wasn't disrespecting Diddy. I mean 50. Who told Cam to ask that question? Who told him? I guarantee it was 50. The only sex worker who got up there who say they're selling a book. There's only one sex worker who said they were selling a book. Who's that sex worker, chat? Who's that sex worker, chat? Who's that sex worker, chat?
That's a crazy question to ask your chat, by the way. The man's asking you who identify that that thought over there. Yeah, let's identify who that is over there. Let's identify that. No, we're not doing that. We're not telling the chat, let's identify these LSWs, gang. That's not a goal. That's not a goal. All right. Secondly, guys. Yeah, Cameron is under fire right now after asking that Punisher dude, how did Cassie's box feel? Okay. He asked, how did the box feel, champ? Yeah. insane line of question. Access 50 Cent told Cameron to ask that question. All right, listen, I don't put nothing past niggas. I don't put nothing past niggas, man. I don't put nothing past niggas, bro. All right. This whole thing is weird, bro. Did y'all know what to do? Yo, bro, this is such a mess. There's a mess between the content creators and all that. Content creators are sleeping outside the courthouse at 2:30 in the morning in Brooklyn. Y'all niggas is crazy. You know how many rats be in the concrete? Y'all niggas is fighting rats for a spot outside the goddamn courthouse, gang. By the way, yeah. Niggas is fighting rats and rodents outside that courthouse to have a spot to record at in the morning when the Diddy trial starts. 2:30 in the morning, gang. What's going on, man? Your niggas is posted outside the courthouse at 2:30 a.m. Very, very wee hours at night in New York City, gang. Y'all are crazy. Gang, look. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. Content creators fighting for stream space and all that. Yo, this is what's going on here, gang. It's a bunch of madness in this little Diddy algorithm that they got. I'm just telling you facts, gang. This is what's happening. All right. Insane. By the way, gang, we doing a watch party or listening party for the new Lil Wayne album that's dropping tonight. Make sure you tap in. Oh, and if it's trash, I'm going to let you know too. Discord link is in the chat, by the way. Join the Discord, man. Join the Discord. It's lit. Let's continue. All champ.
Oh, now y'all got amnesia. Y'all remember, huh? Who's the sex worker? Hold on, let me play her. Because y'all acting like y'all don't know what we talking about right now. Where is it? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Why can't I find it on the page? Nah, I ain't gonna fuck around me today. Cam. Who's the only sex worker that is selling a book? He's been doing every interview. We're about to get him.
Some of my co-hosts, they got a couple questions for you, but I got one more question before they ask you a couple questions. We hear about 50's baby mom, Daphne, being involved in some of these things. Did you ever fuck Daphne?
Hold on. Bro, it's on Discord, bro. I said it's on this. I said we doing a listening party for Wayne's album on Discord. The Discord link is in the chat. It cannot be on YouTube because if I play anything on YouTube, I'm going to get hit with a disgusting copyright claim from UMG. That's what's going to happen, champ. No, I don't want to get hit with any copyright strikes or claims from UMG so I can get shadow banned. No. The listening party will be in Discord. The Discord link is in the chat. That's it, champ. Okay? Turn up these lights.
50 Cent's baby mother?
Nah, every time I was called or involved in any way, it was only Cassie specifically.
Okay, let's go back to what we're seeing here. Sexual things between me and the fantasy guys. He arrives, we're talking. The hotel room is a suite. What did you do? I said, everyone, I saw Don. Who's Don? One of the entertainers. They published a photo to the jury, not showing the gallery. So, by the way, so this is Inner City Press assuming. It says they're presuming that Jules was shown or the Punisher. So we don't know if the Punisher was shown, but Comey says, what's next? I was on the couch with my robe on. My legs were crossed. I was nervous. What happened next? Sean said to stand up. I started to dance to get my nerve up. What was Don wearing? His underwear. What was Sean doing? Touching himself. Was he masturbating? Yes. Was he talking? What was he saying? He was being encouraging and sweet. I was ready to speed things up a bit. What do you mean? I was ready to get it done. Ooh, it says sob. She might be crying now. She might be crying now, Chad. Chat, y'all thought we was joking. 50 Cent got something to chime in. 50 hit me right now. He said, get on my Instagram page. Go look what I posted. 50 just posted 5 minutes ago. Look, 50 hit me. He said, get on my Instagram page, nigga. Stop that bullshit you talking about. Get on my fucking Instagram. 5 minutes ago. Why 50 post this? He posted him and Sire. Shout out to Big Sire. He said, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
You know, Fifth still salty about that too. That nigga salty as hell about that. He's still mad about that. Yeah. Yeah, the nigga that you put the blick on the desk, on that nigga's desk at Bad Boy Records, when that nigga told you let's go shopping. Put the blick on his desk. Now 15 years later, this man is thrashing your baby moms for 10 bands. $8,700 after taxes, by the way. $8,700 after taxes. But 10 bands, right? On the Turks and Caicos and other tropical environments, right? Doing very insane sexual activities, gang. By the way, yeah, champ. Fifth been feeling some type of way ever since. This nigga wants to make sure Fifth don't see the light of day. Tells President Trump, look, he's been talking crazy about you, champ. Look, don't free this nigga. Don't give this nigga no immunity. Don't free this nigga. No. Okay. Oh, champ. Yeah. This is crazy, man. Oh, I wonder how this ends. And I believe we got a couple more weeks of this Diddy trial, don't we? We got a couple more weeks. It's been interesting, man. Really interesting.
Chat. Do y'all think y'all know who Jane Doe is or not? Do y'all think y'all know who Jane Doe is or not? Do y'all think y'all know who Jane Doe is or not? This is nasty work, chat. This is really nasty work. This is nasty work.
The hell is this nigga doing? Oh, that nigga drinking too much. See, that's why you don't drink Tito's, gang. It's utter silence. That's why you don't drink Tito's, see? You gotta stay away from these cheap ass liquor. It's cheap ass liquor. Y'all be drinking. It's disgusting, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a $40 bottle over a $10 bottle, just so you know. Yeah. $40 is better than 10. Just so y'all, I don't know if y'all aware, but yes. 40 is better than 10. What the hell is this nigga doing? Why is it? Is it paused? Is it frozen?
That chat.
The hell's going on? Oh no, it ain't frozen. I thought it was frozen.
I gotta tweet the link to the stream. This is getting out of hand, chat. This is getting out of hand. Who's gonna get the stimmy? I guess we go on King Akademiks. King Akademiks always gotta get the stimmy.
So what are the penalties for not filing your taxes? Here's the debt.
Okay. Here we go. This is crazy, chat. Wait, where my views at right now? Oh, damn. The Academy got over almost 10,000. I gotta send it to King Akademiks. I gotta send it to King Akademiks. Here we go. All right, now I had to tweet. My bad, chat. By the way, if you copy,
the homie Chiba said Ak is hilarious because this girl be getting piped out just as bad. That's a fact. Niggas do be piping out Shay Glizzy. You know Shay Glizzy came from the Glizzy gang. She always been a treesh. She's been a treesh. Always been a treesh. She's never not been a treesh. All right? Shay Glizzy and Ak is on and off. There's no official relationship, but, you know, when Shorty needs to get her money together, she hollers at Ak. He got her place out there in Dallas, Texas, I believe. Yeah, he got her little spot out there and everything. Yeah, Ak is a simp. Ak is a super simp, all right? Shay Glizzy is an evil, evil woman, all right? That's somebody you do not trust. Shay Glizzy's not even the best-looking woman ever. But she's an evil one. I'll just say that. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang.
anything off the website, I'll shout you out during the stream. I ain't gonna cap at you. Really? Okay, I had to tweet chat. My bad. Holy. I had to tweet chat. Here's my tweet. I said, wait, Jane Doe is 50 Cent baby moms? No way she got paid $10K for Diddy to smash her for 9 days in Turks and 6 days in Bahamas. That's like $750 a day. How you do that in your 30s after having a kid for 50? This can't be true. Someone correct me, please. That's a fact. That's a fact. Come on now, chat. I told you, Jay. Listen, chat. Diddy a freak nigga and he gay as fuck. And he used to beat bitches up. I don't know about the sex trafficking shit, but this is the type of shit I always wanted to know. You fucking sex working bitches, I've been trying to have you exposed. Ja Rule, Meek Mill, all you niggas, y'all better pray. Y'all name don't come up in this goddamn trial. I've been waiting to see y'all name too. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the only reason I'm covering this shit. All you fucking freaks must be exposed. That's why I'm covering this shit.
Hey, gang, look, ain't no proof of Meek Mill doing anything freaky with Diddy. There's also no proof of Ja Rule doing anything freaky with Diddy. Do I put anything past those niggas? Hell no. I don't know. I don't know what them niggas done did, but I'm telling you right now, gang, very, 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 very valid sources told me that Meek Mill is innocent. He did no such freesmanship with your boy Puff. By the way, salute to Miss Rap to you with $4.99 in town taxes. Says tax time. Salute to you for paying them town taxes, keeping the IRS off of your back. All right, listen. Yeah, Meek ain't do nothing, bro. We gotta put some respect on Meek name, even though he be doing some sissy stuff sometimes. Gotta put some respect on Meek, gang. All right. But Ak, we didn't forget, you are a simp financer. You're a thought financer too, champ. All right. You do finance thoughts, champ. You are a thought financer. Don't you forget it, champ. All right.
Diddy a freak. Right. Like, he gay. I don't give a fuck about him. They should have just charged him with the right thing and give that nigga like 6 years or something like that. He would have been out of 3. That's fair. But trying to give him like life is like, come on now. Like, he's not a racketeer. That's my only thing. Holy shit. 50 posted at the right time. As I said, chat, I'm in this media for a long time. When I seen Cam ask the sex worker that, and 50 reposted it, Cam and 50 got a relationship now. I knew that question was never from Cam. Oh, he deleted it now off his page. Oh, no, he still got it up there. I knew this question was never from Cam.
Some of my co-hosts,
This question was never from Cam. This question was always from Fifth.
they got a couple questions for you, but I got one more question before they ask you a couple questions. We hear about 50's baby mom, Daphne, being involved in some of these things. Did you ever fuck Daphne, 50 Cent's baby mother?
Nah, every time I was called or involved in any way, it was only Cassie specifically.
All right.
Yo, little baby, I got to call you out. There's rumors that you pay 16 bands for pussy. Diddy's paying a day rate.
That's not a rumor. That's not a rumor. A little baby always openly paying for box. Oh, little baby is a consistent box payer. That's not even a rumor. We already knew this. Nigga, how many times have we heard about little baby paying for cornstarch cheeks? We done heard it multiple times. Little baby has no problem dropping 16, 17 bands on some cornstarch buns. Now he's paying more than Diddy's paying. Diddy's paying $10,000. $8,700 after taxes, gang. This nigga's paying instant cash app fees of 17 racks for some cornstarch cheeks for 1 hour. Oh, champ. What's 1 hour for 17K versus 2 weeks for 10K? Oh, champ. Oh, champ. Hey, listen. I don't know what the hell y'all doing. I'm not paying for no buns. I only want the buns that want the mayor. If those buns aren't mayor friendly, I don't want them. Sorry. Yeah, we ain't ATMing for buns, gang. It's not a goal. Sorry. Yeah, we ain't doing all that. Especially corn. Y'all niggas paying for corn star buns is crazy. See, little baby is different. He's paying for corn star buns. He's paying buns of women who do OnlyFans. Diddy ain't paying for OnlyFans cheeks, but he's paying for thought cheeks regardless. This nigga little baby paying for OF buns. I'm like, nigga, he paying top dollar too. Y'all are messing the game up now, okay? Y'all screwing up the game. Y'all trying to make it look cool for niggas to pay for buns. Let me tell you something. Paying for buns ain't cool, gang. But if you do, hey, it is what it is. You heard? Smash up on the like. Smash up on the like.
Rate of $750. You're fucking up. You need to go holler at Christina Karam. We could put you with the bad boys. Take that crew. You shouldn't be paying 16 bands for no pussy. Diddy was paying a day rate for a decorated bitch, 50's baby moms, $750 for the whole day of fucking.
10 bands. $8,700 after taxes. We got Greedy Grove, who says, no wonder why these 304s don't want Cheesecake Factory. You better not take her to Cheesecake Factory, Denny's, Applebee's, none of that. You better take her to goddamn Noble, nigga, or Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris Noble. She wants expensive things. All right. Hey, gang, it's unfortunate, but this is the truth, champ. Yeah, you gotta take a nigga. The dinner bill better be ending at 10 grand, nigga. The dinner bill gotta end at 7,000, champ. All right. You have to pay a mighty fee for some ribeye steak. Okay? You have to pay an insane fee. All right? Oh, champ. Oh, champ.
You are overpaying, sir. You Atlanta niggas love getting hustled. That's a fact. You see a true Harlem nigga, you can't hustle that nigga. That nigga had all the money in the world, but he still got a bargain, nigga. He got a bulk deal.
Whoa. Stop disrespecting Atlanta niggas. See, the Atlanta niggas I know ain't paying almost 20 racks for some buns. Or paying for buns. I don't even know niggas in Atlanta that paying for buns. I don't know niggas in Atlanta that's paying for buns. And I know niggas in Atlanta. everybody in ATL ain't paying for cheeks, gang. So we gotta kill a false narrative. Let's stop it. Niggas in ATL just ain't randomly paying for cheeks. I mean, some niggas might, whatever, but it ain't everybody though. Let's not put this whole stigma on Atlanta that niggas is just out here just splurging for bunts. Let's cut that out. ASAP. It's not true, gang. All right, it's not true. It's false information, gang. By the way, yeah, it ain't true.
He bought it in bulk like it was Costco. He ain't want to fuck for 1 day. He want to fuck for 15 days. Here's the thing. She probably charged the same price of 1 day or 15. Because in her mind, she like, all right, I'm just charging you to fuck. Other than that, I'm on vacation. So give me $10,000 and I'll chill with you for half a month. Who you think is punching dick up in that stomach for the whole half a month? Diddy.
Cool, man. Some of my co-hosts, they got a couple questions for you, but I got one more question before they ask you a couple questions. We hear about 50's baby mom, Daphne, being involved in some of these things. Did you ever fuck Daphne, 50 Cent's baby mother?
Nah, every time I was called or involved in any way.
Yeah, 50 definitely told that nigga to ask that question. 50 Cent definitely asked that nigga to ask that question. That's a given. 50 Cent told Cam to ask him that question. He wanted to know, who is this woman that I put a baby in? Who is she? Ask her if this nigga smashed too. Yeah, ask if Diddy paid money for him to thrash her buns. Ask, okay. All right. He wants to know about the additional space in the box. He wants to know these questions. 50 Cent definitely told this nigga to do that. He did, champ.
It was only Cassie specifically.
All right, cool, man. Some of my co-hosts, they got a couple questions for you, but I got one more question before they ask you a couple questions. We hear about 50's baby mom, Daphne, being involved in some of these things. Did you ever fuck Daphne, 50 Cent's baby mother?
Nah, every time I was called or involved in any way, it was only Cassie specifically.
All right, cool, man. Some of my co-hosts, they got a couple questions for you, but I got one more question before they ask you a couple questions. We hear about 50's baby mom, Daphne, being involved in some of these things. Did you ever fuck Daphne, 50 Cent's baby?
Oh,
all right, that's the end of that game. Now look, man, all I'm gonna say is this. I don't understand how someone will call themselves trying to out Diddy in court and all that, and try to say they had a good time with Diddy. So is Diddy a monster or is he not? Is he a monster or is he not? What is he? Eh? What is he? Everybody else saying he a monster, he did this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. So why the hell would you say you had a good time with him? Y'all did some dope and all that. Y'all got lit. You had a good time. Then you made an Instagram post saying that Diddy was your favorite person. Oh, champ. Hey, I don't know where we go from there, gang. That's kind of crazy, right? It's kind of wild. Oh, champ. That's kind of wild, gang. Just saying, but hey, do the man a favor and make sure you run up these likes, gang. Run up these likes. Let's get the likes to at least 300 on right before the hour is done. We can get to that for sure. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, gang. Join the Discord. The Discord link is in the chat. Like I said earlier, we're going to be doing a listening party for the new Carter album that's dropping tonight from Lil Wayne. Brand new album. We're going to be listening in on that, all right? So make sure you tap in. Join the Discord. It's lit up in there, all right? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Share the video. We're going to have more content later, but gang, guess what? Public service announcement. Are you ready? It's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface knows it's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you share the video. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.